You know, when you're interviewing someone to sell your house and they're willing to list it for 1%, it may seem like you're saving a lot of money. I mean, why would you pay another agent 2.5%, 3% to sell your house when someone else is willing to do it for 1%? Well, guess what? That 1% is way more expensive than you think. And what's this? This is my mega pint of wine that I indulge in when I hear that someone hired a discount broker instead of me. This is Taya's 2 cents. Derek, I'm gonna save this for later. Because, you know, isn't happy hour any hour? Let's get back to saving you some money, because that's what hiring a discount broker is, what you're trying to accomplish, right? You're trying to squeeze every last dollar out of that sale. After all, this is your most valuable asset. So why wouldn't you try to save some money? I don't blame you. But when you are interviewing realtors, it's not apples to apples when you have an experienced broker and a discount broker. Because let me remind you that 20% of realtors are selling 80% of the real estate. That means there's about 80% of realtors that are jack shit at what they do. Pardon my French. But there are some bad professionals out there, okay? And when you are likely running across them, because statistically, you're more than likely to run into a shitty realtor than you are a good realtor, you're thinking to yourself, well, this is all the same, right? It's not. So I'm gonna leave you with some tips on how to save some money when you're choosing who to sell your house. Because I don't care if it's a hot market or a slow market, you need a professional with experience to sell your home. Because a discount broker, it means discount service, okay? If someone's doing it for 1%, you gotta ask yourself, why are they so desperate for this deal? So number one, check that agent's sales. When was the last time they sold a house? Are they selling houses all the time? Secondly, when they are selling and listing a house for sale, what is their list to sales price ratio? Are they promising the seller a really high price, listing it, and then having to cut that price again and cut it again until they get it sold? And while we're at it, how many days is it taking them to sell a house, right? I also want to know, what are their clients saying about them? Go to their Zillow page, go to their website, find a third-party vendor that's going to give you those client reviews. Because you go on Amazon and do that all the time, why aren't you researching realtors that way? And lastly, there are a ton of realtors leaving other realtors Google reviews. So go to that agent or that broker's Google review page and see if other realtors are saying nice things about them, or maybe they're saying bad things. We don't know. At the end of the day, you need to do your due diligence. This is your most valuable asset. Make sure you're interviewing at least 3 agents. And you know what? Good. Interview a discount broker. Make sure you are comparing apples to apples, because at the end of the day, I promise you, it ain't the same. Okay, you get what you pay for. But that's just my 2 cents. That's my opinion. I know there's lots of you that disagree with me, so go ahead. Come at me, bro. Drop me a comment. Let's get the conversation going. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.